Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are and you are watching this video. Come on in. I am going live on my personal page and business page. Let's see. Come on in, guys. Come on in and share out the video. I am Shalonda Phipps, aka the Adult Guidance Counselor, and the creator of the 7 Secrets to Mastering the New Job Search. And so, guys, if you are ready to job search without the anxiety, without the fear, without the confusion, you got to go get your copy today. Go to gum.co/master the job search guide. Come on in. Do me a favor, as you guys are coming in, say hi, invite your friends. If you're watching on my business page right now, it may be a little sketchy. I apologize. I'm not sure why it's saying my connection is low on my business page, but it's just fine on my personal page. So if you're watching on my business page right now, I do apologize. You can switch over to my personal page if you like, if it's not coming in too good. So I'm going to invite some friends. Why don't you do the same and write some of your friends? We're going to have some good discussion today. I got to tell you the latest shenanigans in the news. You guys are not going to believe this one. These jobs are something else. So give me a few more minutes to invite some of my friends in. If you've got any friends that are 9-to-5ers or who are actively job searching, you definitely want to invite them and share this video with them. Come on in, guys. Let me know you're popping in. Say hi to me. Don't be shy. Also, get your pens and paper out too while you're doing that. You may want to jot down some notes. We're also going to be talking about things that you need to help you achieve your career goals. And so this is going to be a interactive session, even if you're watching on the replay. So a shout out to all of my replay viewers. I want you to comment as well, because your feedback is valuable. So I'm still sharing out to a couple of friends. And then I'm going to tell you about this, the shenanigans. So I don't know if you guys have seen the video. Hey, Dee Marie, thanks for popping in. There's a video on, and I'll post it on Facebook, and it was posted on Monday. So here's the workplace shenanigans that's in the news this week. So this guy who works for Home Depot in Florida submitted his paperwork to have hip surgery. So he got the necessary paperwork he needed to get for the regional office. You know, he got with his physicians, got that paperwork, everything that he needed to have his hip surgery. He let his employer know ahead of time. Everything was set to go. Everything was finalized. So he goes to the office to do his final paperwork. He said he has plenty of he has plenty of vacation time, sick time. He's got long-term and short-term disability. And he goes to turn in his final paperwork for his hip surgery. So from the date that he turns in his paperwork, it's about 30 days to his surgery. So 30 days prior to his surgery, he's finalizing all of his paperwork. And this is the kicker, guys. This is the kicker. He gets terminated. He gets terminated as he's turning in his paperwork, his final paperwork for his hip surgery that he's due to have in 30 days. He gets terminated. And the reason he gets terminated is because they say he failed to write up one of his associates. That's what he was told. So if you're just coming in, I'm telling about a story about this guy in Florida, works at Home Depot. He submitted his paperwork for a hip surgery that he wanted and needed. And he did all the necessary paperwork. He did it in a timely manner. 30 days prior when he was scheduled for his surgery, he gets all his paperwork finalized. He goes into the office and he gets fired. And so his claim is that he's getting fired because they did not want him to use his long-term and short-term disability. That's his story. Now, he was fired because supposedly he did not write up his associates. So that was the reason he was fired. Now, I know there's two sides to every story, but I just wanted to share this story with you because there's so many workplace shenanigans going on, guys. I know you've had your experience with some. I've had experience with some, but I just thought this was interesting. First of all, you have to keep in mind that Florida, this is where this happened, a Home Depot in Florida, and I'll post the video in here later. Florida is an at-will state. So that means that an employer can fire you for any reason or no reason, as long as, of course, it's not discriminatory or something like that. But my thing is, so you're terminating him because he didn't write up his associates. So I'm curious to see if he had any prior write-ups. You know, how do you just go from, you just automatically get fired because you didn't write up your associates? Where are the steps? Where is the, you know, disciplinary action prior to that? What was that? Was he talking to? Was he given a corrective action? You know, how do we jump all the way to getting fired? And so I always like to bring up these little workplace shenanigans just to let you guys know that this stuff is real. I always tell you, don't get ready, stay ready. The good thing is he's a man of faith. He's a man of God. He seems to be in good spirits. He felt like sharing his voice. He felt like he was wrong. He just wanted to get the word out and let people know what's going on. And so I can understand that. Yeah, Dee Marie, they're shenanigans. And so I will post that video so you guys can see it, and if you can share it if you like. But I just thought that was interesting. And for you guys just to remember that this is real. You know, we have a tendency to depend on these jobs, but these jobs are not loyal. So I just want you guys to always stay ready, don't get ready. Make sure you have your resume always updated. Make sure you're always networking. Make sure your LinkedIn profile is up to date. So when these workplace shenanigans happen, and they will happen, because either you just come out of a shenanigan or you about to go on a shenanigan. Because they happen all day, every day. I just want you guys to be prepared for that. So that was my workplace shenanigan for today. And so while I've got you guys on here, go ahead and share out the video. I am working on some classes and some webinars coming up, and I just want your feedback because I know what sounds good to me, and I know what I think y'all might need, but that might not really what you need, and that might not be what you really want. So I just want you guys to give me some feedback on what you like to learn. What do you need to get you to the next level in your career? What do you need for your job searching? Even if you're watching this on the replay, I want you guys to chime in. Go ahead and chime in and let me know what is it that you need. And so I've got a couple of areas that I'm going to name, and you can just comment in the chat box and let me know if this is something that you're interested in. You can always, like I say on the replay, make sure you comment, ask questions, give me feedback, because I'm doing this for you guys. You don't know what you don't know, and we struggle with job searching because we don't know. We struggle with getting the interview because we don't know. We struggle with getting the job offers because we don't know. We struggle with getting the job of our dreams because we simply don't know. And so I'm here to give you the information that you need, to help you get that job, get the interview, whatever it is, set your career plan, whatever it is, that's why I'm here. And so here are some of the topics that I'm thinking about, and you guys can let me know if this is something that you're interested in or not. I'm thinking about doing something on how to negotiate your salary. First of all, if you didn't know, you can negotiate your salary. And you should be getting paid with your worth, but there's a strategy to it. There's a time and a place on when you should negotiate your salary. So that's one topic. Another topic I was considering working on is how to choose the best work environment based on your personality traits and work style. And so what does that mean? That means, managers have different manager styles, different leadership styles. And so what styles are going to work with your personality and your work style? And so that's what I would discuss. Some people like repetitive tasks. They do real well with repetitive tasks. Some people don't. Some people need to be challenged every day. You need something challenging to do every day, or you're going to be bored out of your mind. And so that'll be some of the things I would just be discussing about based on your work style and your personality traits. What type of management style would work best with you? Another idea I had was how to handle rejection. Job searching is a process, and unfortunately, you're going to be told no. You're not going to get any responses, and it happens quite a bit. And not always, it's not always about something you've done or you haven't done. Sometimes it's just timing, and it's a lot of factors involved. And so that's a good topic, how to handle rejection. And so if any of these resonate with you, or if you have a friend or a coworker, a relative, anybody who who is actively job searching or who is going to be job searching in the next 3 to 6 months, go ahead and share out this video so that they can take part in this. I would love to hear their feedback and help them get the career that they need so that they can start living a fulfilling life. We got to move from living by default, guys, just letting things happen to us and just falling into our laps. We've got to be more intentional. We've got to be more purposeful about our lives so that we can really live our lives, because our lives are short, guys. We can't waste all this time. So go ahead and share out the video for those in your circle who need to hear this. Also, I was thinking about doing a webinar on how to write your resume. I've been working on doing resume reviews. And like I said before, you don't know what you don't know, and you don't want costly mistakes to jeopardize your job's opportunities. So it's important that you know what you can and cannot do on a resume. And maybe you don't want to know how to write a resume. Maybe you prefer somebody to write it for you, and that's cool too. So that's why I'm asking you for your feedback, because everybody is different. Another topic that I could discuss is how and why you should be networking for your job as a part of your job search strategy. If you didn't know, you should always be networking. We know that it's not what you know, it's who you know. And so that's part of networking and building relationships. So that's a good topic as well. I also thought about how to how to job search at different ages, because of the way a 20-year-old job searches and a 40-year-old job searches is going to be different. So that's an interesting topic. And if anybody that's watching, if you want to type these in as I say them, that will be greatly appreciated, so that when people come in on the replay, they'll know it'll already be typed in. I would appreciate that. So how to job search at different ages. There's going to be a different strategy because they're a 20-year-old and a 40-year-old and even a 60-year-old. Those are going to be all different. Those are different life experiences, different levels of expertise. And so that's good to know when you're job searching. Let's see what else I got on my list. Ooh, here's another good one. What your unsatisfying job is costing you. And for years, I had unsatisfying job after unsatisfying job after unsatisfying job. And so there is a cost to that. There's a cost associated with that. You know, your unsatisfying job is stealing from you. And so that's a good topic to really delve into what it's costing you, what you're sacrificing, what you're losing when you stay in an unsatisfying job. Another idea would be resume tips. Just the latest and greatest resume tips so that you could do your own resume if you like. But I'd also recommend that if you're going to do your own resume, is that you get somebody to review it. Preferably a professional, somebody who's used to looking at resumes, because you don't want to just proofread it for grammar and spelling and all of that. You want to make sure it has the correct content that it needs so that you can get the interview and so that you can get the job. I could do a webinar on how to set up a LinkedIn profile. I'm kind of surprised that many people don't have a LinkedIn profile like I thought they would. Not many people have it. As I poll different people and talk to many people, they don't have a LinkedIn profile. And that's going to hurt your job search because everything is online now. Things are shifting. The way that our parents job search is not the way that we job search, guys. Everything is online. It is imperative that you go have a LinkedIn profile, because I tell you why. Employers are going there first. Before they even look at a resume, they're going online and checking you out first. Some employers are not even asking for a resume. They want your LinkedIn profile, and that is it. So it is imperative that you have that LinkedIn profile and that you also have somebody review that and audit that so that you can stand out and don't get mixed up in the crowd and miss your opportunity for your meaningful career. Another idea that we could talk about would be the importance of career maintenance. And so, guys, if you're just coming in, go ahead and say hi to me. What I am doing, I am hosting a series of webinars, and I'll be launching a class in September. And I really just wanted your feedback on what you guys need to help you with your career, help you with your interviews, help you get the job offer, help you with your career planning. You tell me, because I can come up with ideas and think that they're awesome and magnificent. But if that's not what you need, if that's not what's going to happen, if that's not what's going to make you successful, it doesn't make sense to do it. So I actually want to serve you. So let me know how I can serve you during your career search and your career planning, rather. Let's see what D. Marie says. D. Marie says, a mock interview plan or webinar would be useful with the best interview, Q&A, or resume writing tips. Okay, cool. Let's see, tools to keep track and evaluate my own work, and maybe some promotional tips to use to keep one goal-oriented in the workplace. Tools to keep track and evaluate my own work, and maybe some promotional tips to help me. Okay, cool. So after you've gotten the job, how you can stay on task. Okay. A self-help guide to networking and maintaining work relationships. Those are all good, D. Marie. Yes, keep them coming, keep them coming. Even on the replay, guys, keep them coming. And even if you watch this today And even if you're online right now, you may not be able to think of anything like right now, but tomorrow, the next day, even maybe next weekend, an idea might pop in your head. You can always put it here. You can come back to this video and put it in the chat, or you can inbox me. Because I know sometimes it takes me a minute to kind of marinate on things and say, what do I really need? So feel free to post your comments later on as well as you go throughout your week and things begin to happen and things pop in your head. Let's see. Dee Marie also says, I would like to be trained on how to set up a LinkedIn profile that employers want. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because just like I was saying, this LinkedIn profile stuff is serious, guys. That's where to be. That's the place to be. Employers are looking looking there first. They're going online. They're looking at your online presence. They're Googling you. They're Googling you. Let's see what else I got on my list. What about a career vision board? Doing a career vision board. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Setting out your career goals, making your career plan. That's an idea. Let's see what else. Also, I could do something on what behaviors or what thought patterns are hindering your career success. And so those would be things like fear, negative self-talk, insecurity, things of that nature that you probably don't realize. Perfectionism, procrastination, those are things that you probably don't realize are hindering your career success, but they are. So that's another idea. Let's see. Oh, what about what to do when your job searching isn't working? When you just like you feel like you're going in circles, you're applying and you're not getting any answers. That's a good topic. Okay, we got at least one vote for career vision board. Yeah, I think that's kind of helpful because I don't think we really think about our career. We kind of live by default when it comes to our career, especially when we get older. Maybe as younger, coming out of high school, coming out of college, we may have a career goal then, but as we get older, life happens, we get married, we have kids, and so we really don't really focus on our career. We kind of put that down at the bottom of the list, even if it's even on the list. And so, yeah, maybe a career vision board event would be helpful to kind of get you, back on track. Where am I? Where am I going? What do I want? What's the best fit for me kind of thing. And then how to keep you on track with that. So that's pretty much all I got on my list. Let me see. What else? And like I said, if you come up with any ideas later on this week, feel free to inbox me or put it on this video. Something else that may be good, how to choose a career. Or things to know when you're choosing a career or changing a career. That's a good topic. Okay, guys. I appreciate your feedback. Even the replay viewers, I appreciate your feedback as well. So I can go ahead and start implementing these things and get you guys on the right track. I don't want you to waste your time. I don't want you to have costly mistakes. I want you to go ahead and be successful in your career, because guess what? When you're successful in your career, you're going to be successful in your life. If you are right now, if you're in an unsatisfying job, you're miserable, you're bored, it may be making you sick. Every day you go in there, you might have backaches and headaches. You got all this negative energy. But here's the thing, guys. That's translating to your kids, to your spouse, to the people around you. You bring in that negative energy. That's not good. That's not good at all. And plus, life is too short to be in a job that you hate. So let's move. Let's maximize our opportunities versus our excuses. It's time for us to move. And one way that you can move is that you can join me. I'm going to be hosting some meetups for women who just refuse to sell in their career. They refuse to get paid less than what less than what they're worth. They refuse to not let their gifts and talents be utilized. They refuse to be bored at work. They refuse to let their job make them sick, and they're ready to find a better job. And so I want you to join us. Go to bit.ly/corporate connections 2018. We are going to start supporting each other. Like I said earlier, when it comes to job searching and actually getting the job, it's not what you know, who you know. About 80% of jobs are found through networking. Actually, the last job I got is because I knew somebody and they put in a good word for me. So don't sleep on networking. Don't sleep on building relationships. Do not sleep on building connections. It's going to get you to your next level. I don't care what it is, if it's your career, your life, your business, your health, your fitness, your ministry, whatever it is. Connections and relationships are going to get you to the next level. So don't sleep on those. I want to see you there. We're going to be supporting each other. We're going to let each other know where the jobs are. And we're going to stick together, and we're going to refuse to settle in our jobs. And also, guys, on the same note, I want you to join me on August 7th. That is Black Women Equal Pay Day. I don't know if you guys realize, but it takes about 8 months longer for Black women to catch up and pay with our white counterparts. 8 months. And so August 7th is National Black Women's Pay Day. Join the movement. Let's stand against this pay gap. Go to bit.ly/Black Women Equal Pay Day. August 7th is going to be a virtual event. And then also on August 2nd and 3rd, we're going to be doing some virtual events as well to bring the awareness to stand up against the injustice. Because it's got to stop, guys. So this Unite Black Women's Equal Pay Day. Go ahead and sign up. There are various ways that you can participate in either of those days. So go make sure that you check out that link, bit.ly Black Women Equal Pay Day. And as always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you, Miss D. Marie, and all of the replay viewers as you come in and make comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I do this all for you guys because I want you to live your best life. I want you to improve the quality of your life. John 10:10 says that God came that we may live abundantly. And part of living abundantly is your career. It's not just your health. It's not just your wealth. That's a part of it, but it also includes your career. And so I want to help you improve the quality of your life, and doing that by helping you find a meaningful career. If you are in an unsatisfying job, if you are miserable at work, if you are bored at work, if you are tired of being underpaid and undervalued, if your gifts and talents are not being used, you do not have to stay in a job you hate. You don't have to let your employer bully you. You have options. You have options. I'm here to tell you, you have options. And that's why I am here to help you find that better job. That is your solution. Find a better job. And that's why I'm here to help you. Don't forget, always remember that a meaningful career is waiting for you. And I will chat with you guys later on. You have a great day. Bye-bye.